Hello, everybody. My name's Gio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 3 of the Bespin Galactic Championship qualifier. Super excited to be here with you today. I am joined by, commentary by the very one and only, not just editor, but commentator today, Nick Sperry.
Hey everybody, I'm back. I was not fired. There was speculation
There
I
was
fired. After I escaped the prison cell that I was thrown in, and I was able to get Dion to forget about the whole thing with the Men in Black pen, so we're good. We're all good now.
What did I forget about? What happened?
I don't know. James is a better producer than me. I think that's all we can say. You're doing a great job, James. Shout out to Jonah as well. You guys are killing it. It's been awesome watching the events. You guys are doing a great job running these awesome events.
Yeah.
Well, I promise you, you're a way better video editor than I am. So.
Oh, thanks, man. I try.
I couldn't do anything like what you do. So.
Thanks, man.
I think Nick, the pressure's on for Paint Wars because everybody knows that's in your hands.
Dude, are you kidding?
Right?
I love it. I love it. It's exciting. It's really exciting. You get, not that the replays aren't the sexiest things alive. They are, but to be able to do something a little more creative. It's really exciting, and I get to do it a lot of times. It's going to be fun.
Well, it is time to play Choose Your Champion in the chat. The betting is open. Nick, go ahead and break down those lists. And if you're watching later on YouTube, put it in the comments down below. Who do you think's got this game, Jordan or Marty, and why? Hit it.
All right. Starting on the left here, we got our scum player, Jordan Vozenilek. I probably butchered that, but I tried my best, Jordan. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. And what the hell, Dion? Victor Hell making an appearance. That post on YouTube must have really convinced Jordan to fly this list with Cutthroat, Thread Tracers, and Stealth Device. Stealth Device working really well with his ability because he can basically hand a stress off or give after defending, you can give the attacker a stress because he's going to always be rolling more than 2 defense dice with the Stealth Device. Good pairing. Genesis Red with Plasma Torpedoes. Joy Rekoff with Cutthroat and Ion Torpedoes, and Nam Lam with Proton Torpedoes. Auto Blaster, Zam Wetzel, and Greedo. That is a beefy Nam Lam. Very interesting. Still super cheap, but a lot more than I'm used to seeing on Nam Lam.
Mm-hmm.
On the right side, Marty Motz, that's a name that I recognize, playing the Rebels, who've gotten a big boost with the recent Squadron pack, with Jake Farrell with Proton Rockets, Hera Syndulla with Proton Rockets, and Han Solo with Trick Shot, R2-D2, Kanan Jarrus, Stealth Device, and then Millennium Falcon title. I don't see the title being used very often. That's kind of cool. I'm happy to see that. It's an effective title. It's good to take that evade action too with Han. Works well. I like this matchup. This is really exciting.
Yeah, it sets up some interesting situations where Han could actually end up focus evade with Hera's ability. And really being defensively tanky. And now what Nick was referring to with the Victor Hell, if you haven't taken a part in our community polls on our YouTube channel, you can do so. This was, I think it was about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. We put up, Scum fans, do you believe Victor Hell is underplayed? And their options were hell no, hell yes, of course HEL, or what the hell. And we got a 49% what the hell. So, you can let us know. The poll's still open. You can still go ahead and give us your opinion. Right now, our current poll out there asking about first order preferences, Holo versus Von Reg. You can let us know there on our YouTube channel.
I'm fascinated with the results of that poll right now because it's Von Reg. A lot of people are going Von Reg. I thought it was going to be Holo all the way, but very interesting split there so far.
I agree.
Yeah.
Agreed. Now, looking at this approach, you could see that the Rebel player, Marty, being a little bit cagey, staying on their side of the board. Now, got to watch out Han. Han you can't one forward with Han right now, right? You're going to end up clipping that rock. Looks like it.
Yeah. I don't love where Han is right now. I actually, in terms of so far, I mean, I'm sure this has been a practice setup, and I'll look foolish here in a moment, but Han's going to need to bank away, and the A-Wings are basically in the way as well. So, but the Scum approach, this is a really good approach, just being able to thread through the obstacles there quite cleanly with all 4 ships. This is a nasty list, this scum list, honestly. Especially Joy Rekhoff with the ion torpedoes and Cutthroat. He can probably end up spending multiple, maybe up to 3 charges in a game if all goes really well to reduce the agility of the defender. We'll see how often Joy Rekhoff's ability gets used here this game, though. It's not the most commonly used pilot. Yeah, so,
a little community commentary here. Kung Fu Panda says, "This is the list. I love this scum list. We built and flew it together and practiced. I think this is a good matchup for the scum." I will tell you, it's pretty interesting. If they stay focused on Han early, you could burn them down pretty quickly. I know you'll have some help from Hera, plus Han's rerolls, but if you can just focus fire with those ships, you could definitely do some serious damage right now. Though you can never underestimate Han Initiative 6. Lots of quick movement, but right now I really like the spread on scum. They could really pin Han into the corner. We'll find out what the move is here. Jake moving forward, grabs a focus. Hera's taking an evade, and Land Bolo dropping 10 subs.
Whoa, Land Bolo, that's awesome. Thank you.
All right, and you know what? This might be a practice setup. We got a little sloop action here, Nick.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to be going back and forth between those 3 obstacles on his side of the board. Of course, Han always is around obstacles with the rerolls. But I'll say, though, at this scum list, there's a lot of agility to chew through, and they're all poised to hit pretty hard. So this is scary for Marty, I think, in terms of Han, and that's definitely going to be the target priority. If it's not, it'll be Hera. If she ends up losing a token, she might be naked with no mods. So it could be an opportunity for Jordan to take Hera down. There are some question marks here, but Han probably is the most logical target so far, you know.
Yeah, and she meant Namlam. Namlam is a little bit scary out there. Basically a little wannabe Dengar, right? You got proton torpedoes, you got Zam poised for some bonus attacks.
Yeah, the opportunity potentially for Namlam paired with Zam Wessel to have a double modded proton torpedo as well. Just so good. Zam Wessel crew, the value that Zam Wessel in period in the game has provided, it's unbelievable. It's so good.
Now here's my question to the chat. If you are Marty, who is your first target on Jordan's side? Who would you prefer to take out? And I'm gonna pose that question to you, Nick. Who do you think is your priority target there? If you had a choice to take out any of 3 of these ships, who are you taking out first?
Well, I feel like I would probably eliminate from my options Victor Hell pretty quickly, just because he's kind of a trap card. If you go after him, you're setting yourself up to be very limited because of his ability, and stealth device is an automatic. So I wouldn't go for Victor Hell right out of the gate. Joy is going to try to get really close, just because Fangs love to get nice up and close. So I think Han needs to probably choose between Namlam and Joy Rekhoff. Genesis Red is, I mean, it's such a good list, yo. And I mean, this is honestly, it's a split between the 3, but I think Namlam with Zam is probably the biggest threat, because with proton torpedoes, the potential to be able to fire those twice with double mods potentially. I think that Namlam, and with Greedo as well, I forgot to mention.
Yep.
It's got to go. So
more crits.
What do you think? Who would you go after here?
I mean, Joy Rekhoff seems like the bringer of pain. Fangs in the end game can be quite good. They can be extra agile. Also have those the ion torpedoes are a good threat, but you also have the Joy Rekhoff ability. It says while you perform an attack, you can spend 1 charge from an equipped torpedo upgrade. If you do, the defender rolls 1 fewer defense dice. So you can end up taking that Hera or Jake and lowering it to 2 agility, or what will be more devastating is tell Han, hey, yo, you don't have a die to reroll, and you just get guaranteed damage.
Yeah, I would be surprised if Joy Rekhoff fires one of those torpedoes, to be honest. You only have the 2 charges. I think you save them for the ability twice. But we'll see. I mean, who knows? I'm genuinely curious, though. I'm sure Jordan has played this list a lot. I'd just to ask him, like, how many times have you used those torpedoes with Joy Rakoff? I wouldn't be surprised if he said 0.
No, exactly. He's got the charges out there to do the shenanigans he needs to do. Banking in here. Probably hoping to catch Han.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way. Han's got to go straight. It would be shocking if Han turned over the rock. It just doesn't make sense. So he's kind of using that information available to him to be able to make that commitment without feeling bad about it or nervous or uncertain. There we go, the boost around. Nice.
Key 11 in the chat says, what happened to 1080p quality? You probably just have to turn it on in your settings, fam. Bottom right-hand corner if you're watching on PC. If you're on the app, I think it's in the top right corner.
I think he's asking because it says the source is at 720p right now for me on my browser here on Google Chrome.
Really?
I don't know if that. Yeah, that's what it says right now. I would, if you guys might have it set to auto, I recommend turning that off and going to the highest quality possible as well. Here we go, Han having some choices here. Range 3, it looks like. Probably into Joy. Yep, that makes sense. Range 3. Dice cam, roll it in the dice cam. Don't know. It doesn't count. Oh, that was a great roll too. Oh,
that's weird that it says the source is 1080p. I am streaming at 1920 by 1080.
Yeah, and you're a partner, so
yeah,
that's strange.
That's really strange.
Here's the roll. Sorry, I don't mean to. Okay.
All right, here we go. Han, hit crit focus.
Has a force available. Oh, he spent it already because of Kanan's ability.
Plenty.
Ouch. You kind of were hoping to sneak a crit in there. That would have been really nice. Fangs don't like the crits. I don't think anybody does, but Fangs is best.
Agreed. Here is a range 3 shot.
There it is. Spending the charge. So Han is rolling just the 1 because of the range bonus. He's rolling 2. Should be rolling 1, I think. Oh, Han has stealth device. Sorry, guys. I forgot about that for a moment. So, yeah, 2 makes sense. And 2 hits coming in. Han. Hera probably just passes.
Got you.
Han has an evade. He's fine. He's good. Oh, he's re-rolling. Okay.
Very, very cool. All right, James, do me a favor. Jump in.
Amount of defensive re-rolls.
God.
Really quick. Jump in with Nick here while I figure out what's going on with the streaming side.
Okay.
James!
I know.
Be my friend. My commentary.
This is the real
friend.
dream team right here.
Oh, yeah. The GSP don't need no deal. Nothing there. A whiff from Nomlom, and I guess no one else is in range. So I really don't like where this next turn for Marty.
Yeah, I at the very beginning of the game, like before they started setting up and everything, I was like, I think Marty's got this in the bag. I think just like based on list, I was betting heavily Marty for the Rebels, but after the rock placement where it was just like all those rocks are like range 3 from the middle of the board, like Han has to stay on the very outside of the board.
Yeah.
And he got bullied into staying on his own edge. I was like, oh no. And then it just getting trapped in this corner over here, the bottom right corner. I'm like, oh no. it just like, ooh, this is rough.
Ugh, I mean, what I feel like Nomlom just do like a 2 bank, just like park, because I don't know what the AoEs can do.
You can just one straight.
Yeah, just 1 straight. Yeah, that'll fit too. Yeah, I'm just thinking like you can like block the A-wings.
Then, oh, I mean, you really don't even need to.
You don't need to, but I feel like if you want to burn down Han, if you take away what Jake and Hera can do, it could be a much easier battle. But I don't know if it's really worth sending Nomlom kind of out in the open there, facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, what's really cool about these Jump Masters is they had that 3 left sloop, and I think like maybe like a 2 straight, and the next turn left sloop.
A 4K being Dr. Moneypants saying 4K question mark. I don't hate it, but also Han could probably just broadside him. If he does it, I don't think there's a reason to 4K or sloop yet. But yeah, man, the Jump Master dial, as weird as it is, it's still pretty decent. The ship's so cool to me. It's got like I think a special place in everyone's heart, even if they don't play Scum.
Even if that special place is, I hate it. It's still a special place.
Yeah. Dengarg is getting played a lot more. Bosk in the YV is starting to see a lot of play.
I am terrified of Bosk.
Oh, me too, for sure.
Because I play a lot of I4s, and like that I4 spot, like Bosk loves it because like you can't kill him.
Right.
Kill him.
And even if you try, Kanan is probably there, and then Fenrir's also there. So it's just not an easy time.
It's not a great time.
No.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Bosk is in a really good spot right now with the Zam crew.
Or Namlam, Bosk, Namlam, same thing. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, you just mean in the meta. In the meta. Yeah. In the meta. I'm like, this also has Zam crew in it. What do you think the rear ships do? Like Victor, Genesis, and Joy just probably two forward?
They're all I4 and they're all moving first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, like I could maybe even see I think I want to say that like a 5 straight from Joy, like a boost, could get like a nasty block off onto Han.
Oh.
I just don't know if it clips the cloud. I think it's very, very close.
Yeah, I would, dude. That's a great call. I feel like that's very, very aggressive, and I would
This
be
is a Fang
really.
fighter we're talking about.
I know, but I just think that it's all about perception on TTS here. So, does Jordan think he can do it? I think he can.
Well,
that's a great call, though.
You can also like 4 straight and boost, and use that like boost area to get past it.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, and then I think with Genesis, I think he probably does like a 4 straight and then sets up a lock onto Han, because getting those plasmas in could be really nice too.
Oh man, I love plasma torpedoes so much.
Yeah, especially against. I mean, usually Han has 1 agility when he doesn't have double evade and then rerolls and stealth device.
Yeah, I don't love putting stealth device.
This is a very defensive focused. Though with Hera and then the Millennium Falcon and the stealth device, that's a lot. That's a lot of defensiveness.
It is. It's interesting. I mean, I see what the list can do with stealth device on Han. I still don't really like putting stealth device in any 1 agility ship, just because he probably will. Most likely, in my experience, anecdotally, you lose it immediately. But he will lose it here in a moment.
All right, Daddy's back.
Like stealth device. I like stealth device on ships that have odd number health, because the stealth device and the shield upgrade the same cost, and with the shield upgrade you're not getting any extra points value out of it because you're not going over a threshold. So stealth device and shield upgrade are basically the same thing, as long as it blocks 1 damage.
Yeah, I just gotta figure. I just have to roll better. I think that's my next goal, and I can take advantage.
Just roll better dice, Nick.
Just roll better dice.
All right, so I'm back. I do not know why it's saying that we're streaming in 720. I'm really confused, to be completely honest. I'm seeing some people are saying that it's usually 720 for them. Some people are saying that
that's very strange.
It has been 1080p. I don't know, but let's just jump into the game. We'll maybe try to do a reset after the next round. Turn it off and turn it on again. That could be good enough.
It did overlap it.
Oh, it did clip the debris. Oh, Joey Wreckoff about to get wrecked.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I think it was worth it. Not taking the damage. It would have been really sad if you took a crit there.
Yeah. But like I said, he could have 4 straight and boosted and used that boost to go past the debris field. Ooh, that was so close though.
Yeah,
still worth it. I think you're right. But you were right, Nick. He did do that 4 straight, like getting in there with Nam Lum.
You know what though? The Joy Wreckoff is still likely going to end up being at range 1. You probably still get a good shot at Han. One of the issues though is that you don't have any toykins. What is it? What is toy? You don't got any toykins in order to modify the die. You don't have any tokens to modify the die.
And no Fearless with the side arc. They're very important to note as well. So that defensiveness is gone if that situation comes up where Han is shooting at Joy range 1. And there's the bump. Oh man, I love it. This takes away a lot of Marty's efficiency and defensiveness, and that fits though. Wow,
That fits, but Han's not bumping. But right now, Han, in order to actually shoot Nam, is gonna have to switch that arc. Mind you, Nam can't shoot at him either. But you have a pretty sweet shot into Joy Rekov, so probably just take it because there's no Concordia there on Joy.
Right, exactly. With the force as well and the reroll from the obstacle, this isn't a bad engage, honestly. So you probably go into Joy because that's the biggest threat, and then Victor's going to have an obstructed shot, it seems. Genesis, likely not. Here we go.
Here we go. 4-die shot. Only one. Reroll that. Han it. Hit crit.
Not bad. Spending. There it is.
Spend the force for 3. Add that. Probably guarantees the crit. And Taken 2 hit crit. Again, no Concordia because it's range 1 in the side arc. And what's the crit? We got a direct. We got a direct hit. Look at that
Show
theme.
me that Fang Fighter animation.
There it is.
Nice.
I would say you're too proud of that, Nick, but it looks amazing.
Yeah, I was just excited because it was actually the ship, like that was what got me excited. I was like, I wonder how often we've been actually able to use the animation for the ship that takes the crit.
All right, well, here's a range 1 shot back at Han.
Thread Tracer shot it seems.
Oh, Thread Tracers, hello. Spend for 2.
I don't think this is likely to. No.
Nope. Spend the squiggle. You are good.
Oh, that's right. The title lets him re-roll a defense type. I'm like, does he have elusive? No, he has the title. Yeah.
Here's Genesis Red.
Han can do whatever he wants, okay?
Primary shot from Genesis, 1 crit. And Marty might get out of this scot clean.
Wow.
Here we go. Joy, range 1, 4 dice, and a dream. Needs to roll at least 2 dice. Should have 1 more. There it is.
Jordan needs to kill the stealth device here.
Did he use the... Oh, hit crit. Saying there's a chance to get 2.
Oh.
Hey, 2 shields down.
That's a pretty big turn overall, I think, for Marty. But he does lose the stealth device. That is important to note.
Mm-hmm. So remember, he used Joy Rekov's ability, spending one of the torpedo charges to make it down from 2 agility from stealth device down to 1, which is why he only had 1 die. Now, with that stealth device broken, we'll only see Han using 1 attack from now on. Now, here's Jake from downtown. 1 hit. There's a squiggle.
All right, we should set a timer for how long it takes for Victor Hell to get shot at. It's gonna be a while.
How much time is left in the game? Because that's when I put my money on.
50 minutes. That's conservative.
You're right. How many more rounds are left?
Yeah, I mean, he is gonna keep playing. It's true. That is true. Okay, so position-wise, looks like there's an opportunity for the A-Wings to get out. They go fast enough. I don't think you can really block them. You can try, but I don't think it matters too much. Namlam, I don't think Namlam can fit a soup without flying off the board. So you might just bump, just stay there, or you try to do a turn and fit the turnover.
I think the sloop fits.
It's one of those things where I would
large base sloops.
I know. Well, I can't. Here's the thing. Personally, I can't fly large base ships on TTS. I just can't do it. I don't know what I'm doing.
You just do a small base and you do ×2. That's That's all I got.
I know, but if it was in front of me, I just can't visualize as well. How long have we been doing TTS now, and how many games have I played?
Over a year now, yeah.
Yeah, that's how good I am, guys. So if you're matched up against me,
Just fly large.
you're welcome.
All right, we're gonna have a quick blip here. I found the 720 issue. I found it.
Okay.
I found it. Quick blip. You guys, for the recording, we can keep going. Streaming will stop here for a quick second.
I think that I fits. Because I'm thinking because of how far back you have to put the template.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. You'll probably have like an inch on the left. Yeah. I looking at it again, I can kind of
get your other thread tracer off and give him a lock to shoot his torpedo.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that the thread tracer missing, like it's like I feel like it's the most amazing feeling. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
that
to
was
see
actually
the
a really
thread
important
tracers.
evade spend there, because like he would have taken 2 double modded attacks there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Versus 1 or 2 unmodded attacks.
Mhm.
Yeah, true. For the chat, we're back. Deanna,
We're back.
I think, is fixing the issue.
Let me know. Let me know if that's a little more crispy for y'all.
Ooh, there is 1080p source. Boom.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, Dion, James mentioned making a really good point that missed thread tracer like looms very large. Not only is it awesome to see a thread tracer shot missed, at least for me, it's so good. But all those double modded shots that'd be coming Han's way would have been brutal.
Oh
So,
yeah, you
really
easily could have had Han at half points.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh yeah, with some nasty crits too.
K-Fool 97, so excited about 1080p. Dropped the sub 17 months in a row. All right, here we go. We are getting a little range check from Genesis Red. Set up a lock for that plasma torpedo. Han wants
gets
nothing
the
to do
bump.
with that. Hey, Victor.
What the hell?
3 straight from Hera.
Just taking
Evade.
the evade.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a support ship. And Han is taking a bump.
Okay, is that so bad? Well, there's Joy again, but yeah, not bumped into Joy, so another range 1 shot. Joy's only 1 hull away. Could just finish him off here, no Concordia. I'd be shocked if Joy survives this.
Here we go. 3 hits.
Yeah.
Looking for natties. Hope? A dream? Oh, almost. Almost.
No Concordia.
Not today. Man, there was so much hope. I don't know if you guys heard. Like, I was like,
I know. I mean, you almost willed it into being, too. It's all just 1 short. You putting the Jordan taking the wreck and wreck off there, losing Joy wreck off. 52 points now, early on, for Marty.
all right, here we
There's an
go.
opportunity. Yeah, and the Jake here, no tokens. Oh no, never mind. There's always a token. I'm silly. Ooh.
2 crits. Watch out. And here comes the dice. Oh, no. Oh, no. Spend for
Hera's.
1 by passing.
Just the shield. But Hera loses that evade, so here's an opportunity for Victor to land something into Hera now.
That's right. She is defenseless. 3 defense dice. 3 on 3. That's going to be trail mix. Spend for 2. The expected result. Hera is coming out clean with the
come on.
natties. With the natties.
Insulting. Flips the bird at Victor Hell. Oh man, that's awesome.
All right.
Actually,
Welcome- Go ahead.
I was going to throw the dial up for the Kyrax because we don't see it very often.
Mm-hmm.
It does have the 4K and the 2 Talon there.
Beautiful. Nom being useless called by Elmo. That's right. Right now, Elmo, you are correct. Nom has not been doing the work. Has space for the 2 sloop. And it looks like people are confirming that 1080p is coming in much more crispy now. Very good.
Beautiful.
Excellent. There it is. Oh, it's a 3 sloop now. Forgot. Had a first edition moment there. The 3 sloop still fits. I stand with my statement.
Yeah, we were talking about that while you were gone. If the 3 sloop fits.
The answer is yes.
It's a resounding yes.
He didn't even think about it, Nick.
I just know.
I know. Well, that's what separates Dion from me. Although I will use my GSP airtime to remind everyone that I did table Dion with E-wings at my tournaments.
So, Nick, make sure you edit this part out. All right, when we put up the
that footage, guys, never got sent to me. I never got to edit it and put it up on YouTube. So
weird.
It never happened.
Like Camino. It's like Camino. It's like the archives show that it doesn't exist. It never existed. It should be here. The tabling should be right here, but it's not.
I think that footage got corrupted, Nick.
Yeah. My favorite part of that game was when I flipped the table on you after and left.
Yep. You gone.
And you just said, "Yeah, of course, Nick flips the table." You were not feeling that.
Oh man.
The David and Goliath story there, right? You know. Not slooping.
I don't like this. I don't
either. But rotating the arc, yeah. But why not just face the right direction? Like at the cost of a stress, it's fine.
And Victor Hell did bust a K turn. Yeah, because I think you, especially depending on where Han is going, after the sloop, you probably could have set up a opportunity for a target lock next turn and start getting those proton torpedoes going. But you do have Jake coming to the top of the table. People are reaching for the Redeem Nick. Redeem Nick got turned off, guys. It's done. It's dead.
I appreciate it. I was actually going to ask, like, maybe at some point it runs its course.
It's over.
That joke is never not funny.
Yeah. I will say though, and I love you guys so much, but it got a little overdone. Even though I love to make fun of myself. I'm like, all right, it's trust me, I know. I flipped the table, and I know.
Nick he wakes up in cold sweats sometimes.
All the time.
Thinking
it's been a year of cold sweats, guys. I've never slept.
I just think like the whole best part of that was just like our initial response was just like, what do we do? Like,
yeah. Ryan's like, oh no, who did that? Oh no, and I'm like, yeah, it was me. It was me, guys. I did it. I got paid to do it. I didn't tell Dion that. Well, now you know. It was paid me to do it. It was Isophane.
3 hits coming in here. Han.
Man, Han
into
is
Victor.
like a truck.
Got 4 with the force. Oh!
Oh no!
That's a broken stealth device.
What the hell?
So Victor should have given Han a stress. Yes, we do see it there on the base. Still going to end up taking 3 damage. Oof, that's half points for Victor.
Isophane, I just threw your name in a joke. If you heard me mention you, I was just joking around.
Do not smite me.
Apparently, you paid Nick to flip the table back in the day. He's like, yeah, no.
And 1 crit. Got the squiggle. Victor unable to return. No retaliation there.
This is interesting. I have a breakdown for this once we get past the engagements, because this is a really unique type of X-Wing game we're witnessing right now.
1 hit spent here. We got 2 hits from Genesis Red, and gonna be potentially doing 1 damage.
Wow, Hera took a damage. You stop the stream right there, and it's over.
It's over. She takes
That's
a
all you
shield.
need.
It's a moral victory.
Yeah.
Range 2.
Okay.
One
Just
hit.
1. Brutal. Gets to reroll.
No.
Gets to reroll again. No. On reroll and then title, right? No, he has to be evading while doing that. Okay.
Yeah, need the evade. So does do another shield, down to 2 shields.
So aside from the sloop, I think we all agree the sloop probably makes a little more sense. But you still have the arc, turret arc pointing in the right direction for Namlam. But this is a game where I feel like Jordan has done almost everything by the book in terms of lining up what he needed to line up, and it just hasn't worked. Nothing has really gone his way. The dice rolling has been a little below average for him, where Han is just effectively getting everything he needs. The A-Wings have been bumped multiple times, but have only taken a shield each. We have these games, and honestly, these are the most frustrating games because you just get beat, and you don't really know how you got beat because you didn't really do anything too detrimental to your game plan.
Yep.
It's not over, obviously. It's 37 minutes left, plenty of time. But Victor being down to 1 hole already, and losing Joy so fast, it sucks for sure for Jordan.
Well, we have 37 minutes left on the clock. Marty has a good lead right now, 0-78. Han Solo is the fastest path to get ahead with 110 points, though that is a lot of health to get through. If you take out both of the A-Wings, you end up with, what would that be, 86 points. So that would put you ahead, but of course that would mean you haven't lost any health. Victor Hell still currently with 2 health on the board, but can be deleted pretty easily by Han. I think Namlam is going to be the key of the game. If we can get those proton torpedoes, a couple of really big hits onto Han Solo, you could flip this game in Jordan's favor. But right now, Marty has an aggressive lead at the moment.
Very aggressive, yeah. With 36 minutes left in the game, this is a pretty good trajectory for him right now. And Han is poised to be, in a good spot near those obstacles still. James mentioned a really interesting point, how it seemed like Han would be stuck on the side of the board, on the right side of the board, with the obstacle placement. I think if going back, he'd probably set them a little differently, but it has worked out. He's been able to use them to his advantage still, and has only taken 3 shields so far.
Yeah, well, this type of obstacle placement doesn't necessarily hurt Han, because you can still hug them next turn. You do a hard 2 and then bank, and you still have plenty of obstacles by you the whole time. Here's Namlam with the 1 left turn. Are we slapping down a target lock? There it is.
Nice. Set up the torpedoes. I think, Dion, honestly, it's less so about Han being able to reroll and more so about opening that pathway for the kind of engagement that we had. Just no obstacles in the center of the board there.
Oh, the 3K fits.
Ooh, this is so close. Very nice.
Jake is saying goodbye. Just kind of getting out of town.
After Hera moved, he said, Jordan said, "Oh, he has prockets. That's not good."
Focus. Those prockets are armed and ready. That's the thing about Hera. She's like, I'm a support ship. I'm a support ship. I'm a support ship. Procket.
Yeah, and Hera hasn't shot yet, so there's an opportunity. Although I think Han is probably just gonna delete Victor anyways. Or you could be really dirty and just opt not to shoot with Han, so you get to fire the proc. Which never happens. That's something I would do because it sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, look at right here. I know I'm still harping on that 3 sloop that didn't happen, but this turn you could have done a 2 straight, had plenty of space for a proton torpedo.
Yep. Yeah, not slooping looms large. I just remember that Han and Hera is I6, so it doesn't really matter. You can still fire the rocket.
Yep.
And he's gonna shoot with Han first, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Set up Han. If he needs to focus, they'll probably pass it, but probably not. As it enables a 5-die shot. He's gonna Han the 50. He got the average.
Man.
That was a little I don't know what the word. He has a target lock anyway. There you go. Back to the average.
After all that.
Hit crit.
Oh, evade. Victor Hell.
Nope. Takes 1. Crit. What do we get?
A focus, but he's going to die instead. Oh, it's a 5-hull ship. Yikes. I know this game very well, Dion.
You good.
Sorry.
Here is Hera, range 1 in the bullseye. 5 dice, and
no! That's the procket shot.
The best procket.
Right there,
clip it. Remember it.
I will say though that feels necessary. It feels like something is evened out here in this game with that roll. It's still brutal. Victor's alive though. This is wild. Didn't take any damage there because he spent his focus.
And Victor, range 1.
Marty, 1 for the history books there in the game chat.
But well, look at this. Look at this. We had a 5 dice blank out Hera, 4 eyeball roll from Victor Hell.
Seems good. Hitting them for a focus, man.
There you go. Maybe Namlam can scratch some paint this round. One hit, 1 focus. And safe. TLFJ 200 says the Rebel players will not remember this. Maybe not.
That's honestly why I don't typically take prockets. I mean, you still have a really good chance of getting at least 3 hits. But man, it's just enough points. You fire that one charge, and there it goes. You get 5 blanks. It can happen. There it is. There it was.
I hate prockets. I hate prockets so much.
Show me on the ship where prockets hurt you, please.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I'm sure James has probably had the experience I have where when he uses prockets, he rolls 4 blanks, but when he gets hit by prockets, he takes 5 hits.
You guys can ask Jonah. I think we played several times where I was testing out some prockets when the new aliens came out. And I was like, let's try them out, And then I roll blank, focus, hit, blank. And it's just 3 blanks, a focus, and a hit. And I was like, why did I even shoot this? What's the point?
Chase has tagged me, capital Dion. Dion! Yes. How may I help you?
Dion and not including the tilde there over the O. So just unacceptable.
I don't understand. He capitalized. I was just saying Dion, what's up? It might be that kind of Dion.
I mean, he's excited to hear your voice.
I love Chase too. He bought our pizza for the Gold Squadron Showdown. It was great.
Dude, how great did it feel to be playing multiple games with your friends from GSP in front of a camera?
It was awesome.
Come on, man.
We gotta do it again. Have to do it again. Sorry I had to drop. My sister graduation this weekend. Really wanted to play. It's all right, fam. It's all right. Today, I will tell you, Arwen asked, did Chase buy this pizza when I got our pizza today?
Aw.
Yeah. I was like, oh, no, Chase got the pizza from last week. That was really sweet, though. She remembered.
So how old is Arwen now? She just celebrated a birthday in April, right?
Celebrated birthday in April. Graduated preschool today. She's 5, bro.
Congratulations, 5. The big 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yep, I get to be a proud papa. I'll take a second. She got into the what's called the options program here in CPS. It's the regional gifted center. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So
can we get W's in the chat for Arwen, please? I request the GSP dub. Or is that an emote in Discord only?
Yeah, that's in Discord only. But you know what?
Oh no!
Take the hearts though.
What's the closest thing then?
The GG.
Here.
Good game.
Okay,
She won preschool.
I'll give you 3 deep dish pizza emotes in the chat. Just type W's, or if you're sub to 312 deep dish pizza. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's bright future ahead, man.
She's
exciting.
She's smart. She's getting a little too smart though.
Too smart.
Too
She's
smart.
Gonna take over GSP someday.
She's coming. She's coming. All right, we got Namlam on the move, and Jake. Where's Jake gonna go? Where you going, little Jake?
Really want to see the proton torpedoes get used. I just don't know. Namlam hasn't taken damage yet, but time is running out, quite literally, and just in terms of the favorability here with the engagement, Han just turning.
Yeah, your best chance for proton torpedoes actually going off is if Han does another 2-turn next turn to like enters the fight me.
Yeah. A 2-turn would have to rotate as well. Unless so banking probably makes the most sense. Just like a 1 bank, I feel like. Or I could even see him going fast. No, there it is. So yeah, he does the 1 bank.
He boosts. So he's going to be staying on the outside after the boost.
Namlam just once again not shooting. It's just.
Well, you know, this will be a great learning opportunity. Both these players sitting here at 2-0. Jordan likely going to end up taking the L here. You get an opportunity to be like, hey, you know what? I got to make sure that Namlam is a part of the fight, especially in these type of lists, because Marty's list predicates pretty much on, hey, you follow me. I'm going to dictate the pace of the game. And you have to force your pace upon these type of kiting lists, get them into a corner, make sure that your biggest hitting pieces are getting their ordnance off, and that's going to give you the best opportunity to win.
And he did most of that really well there at the beginning. He just hasn't gotten the ordnance off. Here's Han for 2. Someone asked in the chat, did Victor Hell take a hit or crit last turn? He spent the focus to avoid taking damage, so he still has 2 hull left. Is it 1 hull or 2 hull left, James?
3 health and...
Is there a stacked damage card there? I can't tell. I don't think so.
Well, it doesn't matter because Victor Hell is gone off the table.
Yeah, it was 2 holes, so he needed both pitches to go through.
Thank you.
Genesis Red, cloaked in black. I know it's kind of hard to see that ship.
So I know it ended up working out anyway, but someone in the chat earlier was saying that the target, like the firing order, is a little off for Jordan. Like he
plasma here
there.
Reroll with the lock for 3. Nice. That's a good plasma shot in Han. It's guaranteed to take 2 shields.
And does.
Very nice.
Yep, can't do anything about that. Spends a force, takes 2. Lambolo, thank you so much for dropping 5 subs and getting us to 89. Lanbolo, a.k.a. Lancer. This is his Grand Admiral Squadron
Grand
name.
Admiral Patron.
Yeah. One blank, one eyeball. Little trail mix on the green dice. Namlam, side arc, bro. You get the side arc. Fire. There you go. Range 2.
Oh, these are just bad shots. I mean, you shoot into Hera, one away from half, doesn't have a token. You're more likely to get lucky there. Here we go. Yeah, choosing Hera, but it's like it's just obstructed too. So that,
3 on 4. No, not gonna happen there. Well, while we're waiting,
God.
What does that say on there?
That's there was an attempt. It's like the "You Tried" trophy, like the participant "You Tried." Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, that's pretty funny. I like to, if I have a friendly casual match, and I'm dumpstering my opponent, I'll drop that on there.
Well, while we're waiting for this next set of planning, let's go ahead and take a peek at what games, maybe from some names that you know, have been finished this round. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek. Looks like William Haywood wins his round 3 match, 200-87. What else we got here? Brendan Morsey, some people, and Eno played. Eno wins 200-100. You might know the name XY taking down Matt Carey 200-0.
Oh no, Matt!
Ooh, a full table there for Matt Carey. Feels bad. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Part of the Midwest Scrubcast, so the Scrubs can maybe argue that he's a little scrubby still after that game there.
We also had Julian Galdoe taking out Baron Mangu 200-96. Neil Voss loses to Luke Thompson 93-200. And those are some quick updates from the other tables in Bespin. Still plenty of time left on the clock.
I'll say you mentioned XY and Matt Carey. They're two of my all-time favorite people in X-Wing.
They're awesome.
Super nice, super talented. You learn so much from watching them play too. It's awesome.
Chase says, too soon. Spidey dust jokes are forever too soon. Oh, I cried so hard. Oh, man. I remember in the theater sobbing on my wife's shoulder.
You know why I didn't cry? Because I knew he would be fine.
No, but that means you weren't immersed. You weren't immersed.
Theon, if you hear that they're making a movie that's set after an Infinity
No,
War.
you gotta be in the moment, Nick. You gotta be in the moment. I don't care about what comes after. I was living in the moment, and
when
it was
Sharud
sad.
died, I cried. Okay, so I do have feelings.
You're a monster.
They exist. No, that was sad. I may have shed a little tear. I'm just joking. But I knew he'd be fine. I'm like, don't be too sad. He's fine. Yeah, but the Chirrut one got me the most, man. I don't know why, but I love Chirrut's a great character. That's why.
I agreed. All right, Hera does the one turn and figure it out later. You got the barrel roll to the right. Get some shots in there.
Someone throwing the obligatory spoilers in the Grimwolf in the chat years later. I think Rogue One is 5 years old now.
Yep. And here we go. Opportunity for a torp shot now, but Han shoots first. Here we go. Range 3, 3 on 3. Just one.
There it is.
All right, got the 2 squiggles. That was probably the You Should Thank Me. Sets up another target lock. But more importantly, adds the charge. All right, got one crit there. And reroll for Han. No damage from Genesis Red.
Oh, that's right. Han has R2D2. That's... Man. So
well, that's why you got to hurt him. You got to hurt him.
Yeah, you got to hurt him fast, though. Really fast. Because endgame Han with R2D2, it's it.
2 eyeballs. Nothing there. Here we go.
Oh, is this it? Yes.
Here we go.
I'm so excited, Dion. I love proton torpedoes.
You may fire when... Okay, for a second I was like, wait a second, there's only 2 dice in the tray.
Mom turned off his targeting computer. Is everything okay?
Here we go. Does he have a focus? Did he take a focus?
That's going to be 3 crits.
We call it for 2 hits, 2 crits, change another one.
Nice. I love it.
Han is taking some face-up damage. It is unstoppable, unblockable. 1 gets blocked. You got a shield and 2 crits. What do we got?
This is going to be points, too, and a lot of points.
Oh, flip these. Weapons failure. That feels bad. Weapons failure.
Breach.
Hull breach. Everything is face up. We said that the way to victory was through the corpse of Han Solo. Here's a possibility.
Too
right
soon,
here.
Man. Too soon. Wow, that animation was pretty good, but not good enough. I would fire the animator that made those.
I'll keep him around.
I worked so hard on those, man. It's great to see him. It's fun. It's fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. You got to see
almost 100 animations.
Telling you.
It was my idea too. I felt good. I was like, Dion's gonna like this. I'm like, what if we just did every faction?
Nick was like, hey, idea, pay me? I was like, yeah, sure.
But to be fair, it was.
Exactly. I was like, yes, money here, go.
Money well spent is what I'd say. Show.
Correct.
Yeah. And also, it with the channel receiving, the updates that you've given, the logo and everything, it feels like it's fitting to kind of move on and graduate to like a newer look.
That's right. We graduated preschool. As well.
We're all preschoolers at heart.
That's right.
Preschool was like, you guys, fun anecdote for you, Dion. You guys would appreciate this. I don't know if you guys know this, but my mom worked for George Lucas for in the early 2000s.
I did not know this.
She managed THX.
Oh.
Yeah. If you guys, THX is named after George Lucas's pilot or his student film, his thesis film from USC. So that's where he got the name. Anyways, my mom, she was busy working there, so I got to go to Lucas's private daycare for a year while she worked there. And it was super cool. I barely remembered it because I was so little, but it did have like a second floor with just Lego, and that's where I was all the time. So
you got your love of Star Wars and Legos all in the same place, eh?
Oh yeah, man. I literally grew up raised with Star Wars. By like the age of 2, I was watching A New Hope. It's. Jake coming in still has a Procket that he has available as well. Watch out, Namlob.
All right, we got a little barrel roll action. Jake's still trying to get that Procket on. Don't forget, little boy Blue's got a Procket on him too. All right, Hera 2 straight, just kind of following suit. Boosting.
Robert, THX 1138 and American Graffiti are generally good films. You wouldn't know Lucas did them. Hey, Lucas has more talent than I think people realize when it comes to directing, But yeah, oldies now, but Goldies. And Namlam did spend the lock, right? So from the proton torpedo, so it doesn't have an opportunity to fire another one right now, does he?
Oh no, he did not spend it. He just had focus. Just needed focus.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's got another. He's got another one round up right now.
You'll love to see it. And
fire
failure,
again.
Not a happy Han. Not a happy Han with weapons failure.
And here's Hera first. Oh, okay. Misses there. One hit after spending the lock.
Oh,
and trail mix. We're fine.
Whoop, there it is.
We are creeping up on this proton torpedo possibility. Remember, weapons failure, -1 agility. Oh, he's going at Genesis Red here.
Weapons failure, -1 attack. The same thing. Same difference.
Why is it 4?
Trick shot.
That would be 2, 3.
I might have rolled too many here. Who is this? Was Han shooting here?
Yep.
Or was this
James? You gotta jump in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. I think this is the correction. Yeah.
Okay, 1 hit, 2 focuses. Roll it again with Han.
There it is.
3 hits onto Genesis Red. This is at Genesis Red. And, all right, spend the focus to avoid the damage. No, rolled enough. Sorry, there's 3 evades right there. Genesis Red taking the shot through the rock. Seeing if you could strip that focus off. Excuse me, the shield. Before the proton torpedo. Hit crit.
There we go. Good start.
Oh, roll it again. You do have a force available.
Oh man, Han.
There we go. All right. Jake is up.
Ooh, is that just at a bullseye? It looks like it. Just misses. Look at that. It's so close. Goes right between the 2 bases. No procket.
No, it's in.
It is. Oh no! Is it one of those where the chat says it's in, but me looking at it, it wasn't? Guess so. Oh, I'll never understand that one. Wow. Okay. Seems average.
3 hits. Oh, natties, baby!
Doesn't matter.
Feels bad. And here comes the proton torpedoes. Namlam into Han Solo.
So Han has a shield and 5 hull remaining.
4 dice. You got hit crit. You still have the lock.
All day. Okay.
That's 3 crits.
Crit machine. Lots of crits in this game. You guys noticed. A lot of crit rolling.
Just use the force. You have it.
Yep.
Shield and a crit. Wounded pilot. Gonna have to take some, potentially take some stress after doing actions.
So I don't mean to open this can of worms here, Dion, but I'm genuinely curious. I know that with the way the arc checks are, like there can be some disparity between the chat is ultimately the math.
The chat is God, yes.
So with the bullseye checks, I'm a little more confused because it's still just a straight line out. It's not a curved arc. So when the bullseye in front of you isn't touching a ship's base, but the chat says it's in bullseye, I genuinely get confused by that because that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, that just means that the math and the visual don't match. You know what I mean? Like it's
but it's supposed to, right? Because how we play the game, obviously, like normal is if the visual doesn't match, that's it.
Right.
But obviously, the simulation is going to be different and it's more precise, which is great. I'm not one of those people that it's like, no, but it doesn't look like it. I just get more confused with the bullseye checks not being the same visually versus the log than the arcs. The arc check.
I think the yellow bullseye lines are actually smaller than the actual bullseye length. So if you actually like pull up a bullseye on a ship, I think it's like a couple millimeters, like a 1 millimeter on each side, smaller than what the bullseye is actually printed on the ship.
Got it. And is that something that like that can't be? Okay, first of all, I want to preface that the devs that work on this mod are amazing people, and they're donating their time. But I'm wondering, is that something that can be fixed, where you just make it bigger, right? And those people just don't get confused potentially. It doesn't happen often, so it's not like it's even an issue. But it's just worth me asking. I feel like because it happens. I feel like I think it happened here. That's why I thought it was out, but it wasn't, because actually Jake had that procket in bullseye, just didn't look like it.
It also could be a actually Chase has a good point. Could also be because the pixels are square, and when it's at an angle, if it was at a straight line, that bit of pixel would be highlighted, but it doesn't highlight half a pixel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could be one of those things.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think it really, especially here, it doesn't actually matter. It's not like it was like, it swings a game.
Mm-hmm.
But it will be interesting because eventually, we'll keep playing virtually, but also get back to playing, in-person events again. People are gonna, it's like, what does the chat log say? There is no chat log. Not anymore.
Nope. There was some interesting. I'm not sure if you've read the comments on the showdown videos. It was really interesting to see. Like, most people are like, "Oh, yay, in-person play, super super happy." But there was definitely a couple people being like, "I enjoyed seeing you guys play, but like, you can't deny how easy some of the things are in digital." I'm like, 100%. Like, everything is true. I would prefer to play all day in person. Worldwide events are way easier on TTS than they are in person. I don't have to get on a plane for 24 hours to run an Australian event.
Absolutely. I've done streams in person as well, and it's just such a hard time setting up. It's really hard to get that set up. Ooh, hit crit here.
And only the crit goes through. Hera doing a little bit of damage. And Fat Forehead, welcome to the X-Wing community. I did see your question earlier.
I love the X-Wing community. Shout out to Robert too, who's answering Fat Forehead's questions. But I just love. There's so many streams too where people are just going to ignore everyone in the chat. They just kind of override each other. But everything he's asked has been answered. And it's
we take care of people.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, 100%. Everything that Rob is telling you is the truth.
It's true.
It's fact. Wait, this is an Australian game? Says first-time caller. Oh, by the way, first-time caller is our resident memester. Hit crit coming in from Genesis Red. And Panic Pilot.
Oh! So Han's down to 2 hull here with the and the shield. Still has the shield.
Did he just regen that? Because he drew 2 cards. He should have
taken the shield. Okay, there we go. Oh no, he's not panicked.
Not panicked.
So what do? You just set that card back on top?
Probably just shuffle it up. It's okay. And reveal this one.
I don't know why that gives me anxiety, because you've already started drawing cards, so like reshuffling the deck doesn't seem.
It's okay. Let's move on.
It's fine. Move on. Everything's fine. Situation normal. How are you?
Namlam getting shot here by Jake.
Rolling for wounded, not in the dice box, but again, doesn't really matter. Flipping a card.
That's right. Hull breach. That's with Han's ability.
And he has a fuel leak. There are a lot of face-up cards here that Han is not happy to see.
That's right. And Namlam still needs to shoot, doesn't he? That was Genesis Red who shot earlier. Namlam still has a. Are they touching?
No.
Oh, they bumped.
Yeah, they
Jake
bumped.
didn't want to shoot him because he didn't want Noblom to turn around.
That was the R2D2 end phase trigger too. So we're moving on.
Got it.
3 minutes and change left here. It's hey, if you kill Han, you take the lead, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So this is far from over, although it did seem lopsided here, just the way Jordan was losing his ships. But there is an opportunity here. Positionally, both Hera and Jake have fired their rockets, so they're softer hitting now as well.
Stay on target. I'm sure Jordan is starting to feel a little bit of momentum. Marty trying to hold on to his lead, hold on to the edge.
You have to keep Genesis Red is 1 away from half, so that's it. You just cannot take half points in Genesis Red. Namlam should be okay.
Hold on to the health on Genesis. Destroy Han. Remove him for the board. That gets you the win right there. That would be 110 to 104.
So what do you do with Genesis then?
Roll better. that is the strategy. There we go. I like this. Remember, Zam is also, I believe, charged up, right? Does Sam have both charges? No, Zam only has 1, so no bonus attack shenanigans available for Namlam quite yet. Jake taking the turn. Did you just change mics?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I have a mute button. My cat started meowing, so I'm like,
Oh,
mute.
okay. That was a weird thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that something that like the stream's gonna hear?
No. I heard like the little chukunk, the little click.
Oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense because it would hear that before getting muted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there needs to be a stress on Namlam as well. Has to have been like a focus rotate or something. Let him know, James.
There's no stress for Namlam.
Is it? But there's no. Isn't there no way to rotate that arc without being shot or?
You can rotate it.
Nope. There's
Oh,
no
you
white
can't.
rotate. No.
Yeah, you can't. Huh? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why he's got to take a focus.
Namlam doing a good SF impression there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, but Namlam gets bumped. Oh. That's so sad. That's the shot you want right there.
Alrighty, what do we got?
Jake doesn't have, or neither of these A-Wings have the standardized upgrade, so that's not... Oh, never mind. Vector thrusters is the stock chassis ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jake should be fine to boost. He does his action, does boost.
Hera, is she going to be the hero? Lock in this game. Going for a reroll there.
Yeah. You need paint. Paint!
Natties again? No.
There it is. That probably seals it. It is face up.
And that
Weapons
is the game. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.